So I'm standing here at the confluence of the Limpopo and the Shashe River. That's a massive river coming down there. Sandbank. It's called the Shashe River, and then behind me the Limpopo River. Now this is the confluence of three countries actually: Botswana to the one side, Zimbabwe to the other side, and South Africa on this side where I'm standing now. And it's in the heart of the greater Mapungubwe Transfrontier Conservation Area. Now Peace Parks Foundation started supporting the development of firstly a national park in 2001 and acquired quite a number of properties which it then donated to South African National Parks to enable South African National Parks to proclaim the Mapungubwe National Park, if I recall correctly, in 2003. And then also, because of the importance of the cultural heritage of the site, it also became inscribed as a World Heritage Site, recognizing the importance of the Mapungubwe culture, which was about 800 AD. So just standing here, one realizes how important it is sometimes to have transfrontier parks, because you can see this absolute seamless landscape. There's no boundaries here, and you definitely need to look after this landscape in an integrated and holistic way. Now, one of the interesting conflicts arising out of this, of course, is land use. So you can hear the cattle in the background here on the Zimbabwe side in the Maramani communal area, and here is a national park on the South African side, and the Botswana side is also the Northern Tule Game Reserve. So you've got two wildlife-based economies, and then you've got one normal rural agricultural based economy. And the interesting part of a transfrontier park or conservation area is then to marry these land uses and to do it in a harmonious way. And that's also where Herding for Health comes in. And Peace Parks Foundation has launched the program together with Conservation International under our Herding for Health program, where we're working with the Maramani community in Zimbabwe to optimally herd their cattle, so that you can avoid conflict. So instead of cattle then moving over the river into a national park, instead of cattle being caught by lion, which creates conflict and the communities retaliate by poisoning a lion or predators, one can initiate a program where the cattle are protected, where they are controlled in their grazing. In other words, they don't wander into protected areas or national parks, and at the same time we optimally help them to utilize the natural environment. As you can see, it's quite arid environment here. The rainfall is about 400 millimeters a year only. So you do need, especially for cattle grazing, a grazing plan, so that you can rest certain areas of the veld, of the grazing at certain times of the year, and ensure that there's grazing throughout the year. So that's the Herding for Health program. We have only started with it. It hasn't really took hold and became and it's not being operationalized yet, like in other countries where we are working with this program. So it'll be quite exciting to see over the next couple of years how the Herding for Health program will help with compatibility between three countries and different land uses. So it's all about seeing how you can restore that balance, not only between man and nature, but sometimes also between neighbors. In other words, that they can optimally produce from the land to survive and to thrive.